Well, we're back with you now for the boys' game of the evening between the Prairie Grove Tigers and the Siloam Springs Panthers. In case you're just joining us for this game, I'm Lynn Gregson. Alongside of me, Derek Dugan. And Principal Ron Bond being our producer tonight. We got Evan Rush is one cameraman, and Austin Cunningham, our other cameraman. Both of those are students from our East Lab. We appreciate them and their work. Derek, as we look tonight, our boys team, it's been a while since we made that a run in the state. I think a couple years ago we lost in the opening round of regionals to Dardanelle. Last year, we played good at times, and then other times we just weren't consistent. But it'll be interesting to see how this year's team fares. Can be led by senior Cameron Dowdy.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the stats from last year's team. We finished 13-12 overall. And that was about, kind of fitting for our team. We showed some good signs. We beat Shiloh Christian last year, who Shiloh won the conference. We beat them at Shiloh, but then we turn around and play kind of inconsistent at times, like you were saying. So a 500 season is about probably what we deserved last year. This is going to be a good test for us early in the season, playing a bigger school and definitely a bigger team for what I've seen out on the floor, Lynn.
Shane Carlson, and here comes Dylan Gray. Austin Kaminsky, number 33, Reese Goddard, and number 34, Peyton Henson. Now, I'm not sure. I'm going to say Peyton's about 6'6", probably. He looks like he may be a little force to be reckoned with tonight. And now for our Prairie Grove Tigers, 00 Tanner Purcell. Number 3, Cameron Dowdy. He'll be one of our guys that will be a scorer. Then there's another one, the junior Ty Tice. Another junior, Derek Arguello. And Brad Doublehead. This will be a big test tonight for, not only the Tigers playing against a good team, they're 2 classifications higher.
Right.
But it's a good chance. Our girls, they rose to the challenge. Let's see if our boys can do it as well.
Yeah, and the boys returned 2 starters from last year, Tice and Dowdy. But Arguello really came in a lot at the end of the year, midway through the season. I know the boys went over to Berryville last year, got him a big road win over there, and Arguello played real well in that game. So Derek's getting his first chance, first opportunity here as a starter, as is Bradley Doublehead. And Tanner Purcell, Lynn, 00, he's a transfer from Farmington, just a sophomore. He came over this year. So we've got a young team out on the floor with just one senior, and it'll be interesting to see how we respond. We're going to be outsized, it looks like, for sure in this game, Lynn.
Doublehead going against Henson. Someone's in the foul lane. Okay, it looks like someone on our I didn't see who it was. Someone white was on there, but
I don't know if Bradley may have stepped over the half-court line during the tip. Not sure what happened exactly there.
Well,
okay.
Austin Kaminsky, he's
he's
up top. They're going to look for Henson down low. There's Kaminsky with the ball. He drives, punches it out. That is Carlson back to Kaminsky. They get inside to Henson. He feeds it over, and a foul on Ty Tice. He knocks to the floor. That's number 14, Dylan Gray. Gray's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
That's definitely one thing we don't want is Tice getting into foul trouble. He's
no.
the returning leading scorer from the team. And Ty, you remember last year, Lynn, late in the season, he had appendicitis.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And he missed the last, couple weeks, missed all the postseason last year. So that hurt us a little bit last year as well.
Gray misses the first free throw, and now second one on the way. The one thing I think our boys may have a little more bench, and especially after football season, I know some of the football players be coming out.
Yes.
Second shot on the way. It's in and out, so the Tigers get a break. And
Lynn, that could be a month down the road before football season's over with, the way the season's going.
I hope it is a month down the road.
That'd be great.
That's a good problem to have. And now here's Tice. Tice going to make a move to the basket. He feeds it back outside. There's Arguello for 3. Bottom! Yes! Hey, Derek Arguello for 3.
That's a good way to start the season right there. Good, confident jump shot by Arguello.
Arguello gets the 3, and he gives the Tigers an early 3-0 lead. There's Henson. And Henson just drives. He's big, he's tall, and it's 3-2.
He's not going to be fun to deal with, I don't think, tonight.
We'll have our hands full with him. Now
Yeah.
Ty Tice again penetrates. He gets it out to Dowdy. Purcell, and now Arguello again with the ball here. He swings, looks, cross-court pass. Purcell misses the jumper. And now here's Henson. Henson's he's driving, spins, moves, and we're going to have matchup problems with him tonight.
Yeah, I don't think we have anybody over there on the bench that's going to look him eye to eye tonight. Bradley's biggest player we have. He's about 6'4", so he's still looking up at Henson.
Purcell with the ball. He gets it to Ty Tice, and Tice trying to make something happen, and he needs some help, guys. There he goes, gets it to doublehead.
And Lynn Siloam traditionally has been a zone defense, half-court team, and right now they're playing man-to-man.
It almost looks like a 2-3 zone the way it's standing there, but it is. Now there's Tice all the way to the basket, up and good. Ty Tice gives the Tigers a lead, 5-4.
Now you got to stay down, can't jump at those ball fakes, Lynn.
And now Tigers get the rebound. Nice job battling there, doublehead, battling there with Henson that time. Ball goes out to Tice. He drives. He's rejected by Henson. There's Dowdy for 3. Bottom! Yes! Hey! 8-4, and the Tigers with 2 3-pointers, one from Arguello, one from Dowdy.
Take it. Good start to the season right here for the Tigers. We'll see if they can sustain it.
And there, nice hands.
Oh, foul. My goodness.
Nice hands by Arguello that time. He was one that kind of made that one happen. Purcell up top. There's Dowdy again. He looks, wanted to take that shot. Now Ty Tice, he penetrates, kicks it out. There's Purcell, and they're going to call him for a charge.
Well, fast ball movement by the Tigers on the offensive end, but a good job of Siloam. Fast defensive rotations there and good help. I guess they're going to call a charge there. I guess that was a charge.
That was the call.
That was the call anyway, right?
Here we go, and now Siloam and Henson, all 6 points coming from Peyton Henson.
He's got the count on Dowdy.
Dowdy had to get rid of it, absolutely. Yeah. Ty Tice, he breaks, goes to the basket. Nice drive. 8-6. And now that's going to be Purcell. I believe that's going to be his second foul.
I will just tell you this, Lynn. If Siloam is allowed, they're playing hard defensively in the half court. If they're allowed to do that, which right now they don't have any fouls, it's going to be a tough night and a tough thing to overcome for the Tigers, just because we're outsized a little bit, and when they're allowed to be physical with their hands and their forearms, it's going to make it tough for the Tigers. We got to be real strong with the basketball.
I've seen Henson a couple times with those forearms.
Yeah,
He's a big boy too.
I mean, those could have very easily been called fouls, and instead the Tigers have got 3 fouls, and Siloam hasn't committed any, according to the scoreboard.
Austin Comiskey, he gets the first shot, second one on the way, and it's in and out. Doublehead with the rebound. He gets it out to Arguello. 8-7, Tigers lead. 4-minute mark here in the first quarter. Ty Tice. There's Dowdy for 3. That one's going to be off. And Henson with the rebound. And Henson handles the ball pretty well for a big man.
Yeah, he moves well, doesn't he?
He gives it to Shane Carlson. Is that Cher Carlson or Shane?
That's my chicken scratch
All right.
handwriting. It's Shane, I
All right.
believe. Yeah, Shane. Sorry about that.
Nice save there. Dowdy, he's looking for something to happen there. He's penetrating. He gets it out. There's Purcell for three. Bottom!
Good shot
Yes!
there by
Hey!
Got to hustle back, though, guys.
11-9. And 9 of our 11 points have been from three-point land. There's a three by the Panthers. No good. And they're going to call.
That's a good block out by Purcell.
Nice job. Dylan Gregg coming over the back. Coming into the game. That's number 2, Raul Leva.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Lynn.
Oh, I'm struggling.
See, that's okay, there we go. Finally got the foul there, but that's about the 4th or 5th one, and they called him on at that time.
Ty Tice takes it in the backcourt. Down to 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the Tigers have held their own. And there's double head, little jumper, good!
Oh, sweet little jump shot there by Brad.
Brad double head with the jumper gives the Tigers a 4-point lead. 13-9, 2 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. They get inside. Henson, and he's going to throw this one away.
Hey, I'd rather see him pass it all night, Lynn.
Oh, I would like to see that a lot too. He's a big young man.
He is.
And now here's doublehead again. This time no good. Down with the rebound comes Dylan Gray. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Tigers leading 13-9. Nice job by Ty Tice that time. Get his hand in there. Arguello drives. And they're going to call Arguello for the charge.
They got to stay under control there. He had an opportunity to maybe sidestep him or just pull up and shoot a jump shot right there. And that's the second charge Siloam has taken in the first quarter.
One was on Purcell, that one on Arguello. 13-9, 1:45 to go here, first quarter.
Dowdy is doing a good job of just staying hooked up with Henson down there. We'll see if he can contain him by himself. Ty, be careful. Don't want a second foul there.
Not this early.
Yeah.
Nice drive, but really Dylan Gray there to get the rebound. 1:15 to go. Tigers leading 13-11. Cameron Dowdy. He gets it out to Arguello. Arguello, no good. Rebound goes to Henson. Man, he moves up and down the floor really well for big man.
He can handle the ball.
3-point basket. No good. Henson with the rebound. Now, nice job by Ty Tice. They're going to call Raul Leva with the foul.
Man, I like the way we're moving, though. A very quick team from what I can tell the first 6 minutes or 7 minutes and change, but got a few substitutions.
Luke Lloyd coming in, and looks like that Peyton Sims, I believe, also in number 20. Luke Lloyd gets it.
Right.
Peyton taps it out. There's Luke Lloyd for three. No good.
I tell you what, Luke can shoot that outside shot when he's got time.
And now Cameron Dowdy, 25 seconds to go. Cameron came a little out of control that time. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Tigers going to get it 13.1 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And this game has a different feel to it than our girls' game for sure, doesn't it?
It's been a little bit quicker paced. Ty's got to be real careful, though, Lynn. The referees are kind of letting them play early in the ball game, both sides. Ty probably could have been called for another foul or two right there. I'm glad they didn't call it on him because we definitely need him out on the floor. Tomorrow night, if you are watching, there's a bonfire here at Prairie Grove. Is it tomorrow night or Thursday night? Thursday night, 6:30 at the parking lot of the football field. Trying to get geared up for the second round playoff game that we'll be webcasting as we've done all the football games this year on pgtigersonline.com. Lynn, you'll be doing that game Friday night with Pottsville. Pottsville Apaches coming to town Friday night. Big time football game. Maybe the best competitive
second round game. It's one of the best. I'm looking at our conference. I think Ozark, I believe, has Mena.
Yeah, you're right, at Ozark.
And there's Ty Tice on the shot, and it's good. Down to 2 seconds to go. Don't foul, guys. Whoa. At the end of one period, our Prairie Grove Tigers 15, Siloam Springs Panthers 11. Derek, you got some stats for us.
Yeah, I got to thank Lance Arguello, Derek's dad. He does the stats for the high school boys, and he's right up here with us tonight with his iPad and his fancy software, and so makes it easy for us to just read off this, so we appreciate Lance being here. The Tigers with 15 points in that first quarter. Some of the stats that stand out to me is we're shooting 43% overall, and 3 for 8, 38% is a good percentage from the three-point line for the Tigers. Looking at the turnovers, no turnovers either for the Tigers, while Siloam's got 4 turnovers, so that could come into play. Siloam has not yet hit a three-point basket. They're 5 of 9 from the two-point field, and they're shooting 42% overall. 1 for 4 at the free throw line. So the 4 turnovers really stand out to me in the first quarter for Siloam, and Prairie Grove's got a 15-11 lead. Really couldn't ask for a better start for the Prairie Grove season. We'll bring you more stats at halftime as Lance will keep pounding away down there on his iPad. It's nice to have.
Well, we start the second quarter, possession arrow in favor of Prairie Grove, so we'll get a chance to score first here in the second quarter. Tigers leading 15-11. Tice with the ball up top.
Well, I jinxed us, Lynn, by saying no turnovers. We come right out and turn the ball over. Get that first one out of the way, though. Pressure's off now.
They're going to call a push.
Oh, that's a good call, and not really a smart play there by Henson because Luke was on him. Luke's about 5'8", 5'9", and Henson's about 6'7". He could have just reached up and grabbed the ball probably over Luke, but good job of Luke getting position down there, and Henson, he did push off. Now we got a zone defense here from Siloam. They're going to
a 3-2 zone, isn't it? Yeah.
So good job by Prairie Grove of getting Siloam out of their man-to-man defense. We'll see if we can handle the zone defense. And this is the exact same defense that Farmington likes to run against our boys.
And now here's Dowdy for 3. We got to make those.
Yeah,
we're really open on that. Need to knock some of those down.
Yeah, Cameron hit his first 3 of the night and has missed his last 2, I think, but that's a good look.
Ty Tice with the rebound. Gray on the shot that time for Siloam. He misses it. Ty Tice takes it all the way to the hole, and good.
He's slippery, man.
And he had a little hang time there, staying there long enough to get control, and he gives the Tigers their largest lead of the game, 17-11. I like what I'm seeing tonight from the Tigers.
I don't like that.
I'll tell you, he is.
But overall, yes.
I mean, right now, I'm telling you, he is. He moves so fluid for a big man.
Yeah, and one of the things that hurts us right there is we went for the steal rather than just staying in good defensive position.
Peyton Sims gives up to Tice from the 3, no good. And we've had 2 good looks from three-point land here in this quarter.
Yeah, that was a nice pass by Sims along the baseline.
3-pointer on the way, no good. That was Carlson, and now they get the rebound and back up and in. Leyva gets the basket, pulls the Panthers within 2 of the Tigers. 17-15. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Now, Bradley's open right there, but I don't think we want him shooting that shot. We've had a couple of good three-point looks. I think they leave Bradley open by design out there on the three-point line.
Sims picked up his dribble that time. Luke Lloyd, he's in the game. Dowdy with the ball, and there's Sims. Sims trying to drive baseline. He throws it away.
He made the pass before he looked, Lynn, and he also jumped, and that's one of the things you never want to do is leave your feet to make a pass.
Tice with his second foul, and he's going to. Arguello comes in for Tice.
Yeah, Tice, he's so aggressive.
And Purcell comes in for Sims. 17-15. The Tigers' 6-point lead has dwindled quickly. Luke does it. He did a nice block by Doublehead. Hey, what do you think about that, Derek?
I like that. We were kind of out of position. I thought it was going to be an easy score, but great job by Bradley to come over and get the block.
He got a little jumper there and no good. Down with the rebound is Gray. 17-15, 4:57 to go in the first half. Tigers holding on to a 2-point lead. Nice ball movement there by the Panthers, and they're moving it around the horn, cross-court pass.
Lynn, I'm watching over on the bench. We've got a third coach over there on the bench. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I sure do.
Look at McKay. He's pointing it out. Look, he's upset about that. McKay may call a timeout.
Three-pointer. I didn't see who that shot was. Was that Carlson?
I missed it too. Gretchen, do you have that? Carlson hit that. Did you know who hit that three-point shot?
With that basket, there's Doublehead again. He's missed a couple of those about 10-foot jumpers there. 7 straight points now for – 7 straight points for the Panthers. That's 9 straight. We had a 17 lead, now 20-17. Need a basket here. Purcell drives.
Oh, that's a basket. Count that.
They're going to call that on the floor. Continuation in the NBA, but since we're not there tonight.
We're not quite there. But that's one of the reasons, Lynn, we really do need Tice on the floor. He just calms everything down. Very aggressive player, very good competitor, and you can tell when he goes out of the ball game, the dynamic of the team changes a little bit. Not saying we can't function without him, but it definitely helps when we got number 4 out on the floor.
And number 4 right there, no good. Down with the rebound is Carlson. Carlson brings it down quick. He's challenging Arguello, and a nice job.
They've got some strong guards, Lynn. They've really been able to take the ball to the basket.
22-17 on an 11-0 run right now. And we have struggled against this 3-2. Arguello for 3. Bottom! Yes! That's what we needed, Mr. Arguello. Thank you.
And I'm telling you, Derek has really improved that outside shot.
22-20, and he stops the bleeding. Oh, very sweet, very sweet.
I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say we won't see a player in our conference that can do that.
That was nice.
That size.
That was nice.
Great play. And I don't know how you really stop that when you're outsized like that.
He called. Thing is, he called for it. He said, "Throw it up, throw it up there."
I'll get it.
Ty's battling, trying to get in there. Tigers trail by 4, 24-20.
And Siloam back in their man defense, Lynn.
Oh, they're going to call Comiskey for a push.
Third foul, I think, Lynn.
Boy.
3 fouls on him.
3 on him. 16 fouls now. So the Tigers will play the rest of this quarter. There is Purcell for 3. No good. Leyva with the rebound. We'll be in the bonus from here out, Derek, with 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes to go. And there's The big man shoots a three.
What did we get? Time
out.
Okay. Well, Lynn,
What's-
I don't know if Siloam has got any football player. I know their football season ended Friday night. I think I was looking at some of the scores. I think they got beat by 1 point in their first-round playoff game. Just looking at these guys, it looks like they've got some football players out there. I mean, they've got some very strong-looking players, very athletic-looking players. I'd be willing to bet some of them are you usually see on the football field. Yeah, I'm looking at the stats here that Lance has given me, and Henson for Siloam Springs. He's 5 out of 7 from the field. He's got 10 points, shooting 83% from the field right now. He's definitely the man in charge out there for Siloam. He does have 3 turnovers. He's been a little careless at times with the basketball, but it's kind of a give and a take with him. You'll give him a few turnovers if he keeps producing like that on the offensive end. But yeah, Siloam just looks. I mean, they look very strong physically out there.
I mean, you look at Comiskey. He looks like he could play a little football, maybe a little run back or wing back.
Fullback, yeah, something. He's got some kind of build to him there.
And, of course,
even number 2 out here, Leva.
Yeah,
Leva,
Henson's
he's
a tight end,
too.
defensive end of some sort, but I don't know if they even play football, but, boy, they sure look like it.
Yeah, they do.
And now their largest lead of the game, 26-20.
Well, and those are ones that you don't want to give. Henson's going to get points, but those are some that you can't give him on an offensive rebound. You got to limit his touches as much as you can. And you give him second opportunities. Tough to stop a guy like that.
Back into 3-2, Derek.
Yep, they changed it up as soon as Purcell got his 3rd foul. They went right back to the zone defense, and I really don't know why they got out of it to begin with.
And now they're going to call a walk on Dowdy. 26-20, 1:31 to go here in the first half.
Well, if you're Prairie Grove, you're playing a bigger team. You're playing a bigger school right now. You're within 6 points with a minute and a half left. You don't want to see this thing get up to a 10-point lead. You want to keep it within striking. God, they just throw it up to him again. Fortunately, he missed that one.
Now, Tyson Arguello coming down the court quick, and Tice all the way to the hole, 26-22.
That was a great move by Tyson. Good job of not picking up a foul because I think the Siloam defender wanted a charge there. That's our ball. No, maybe not. Then one of my favorite basketball players is Tony Parker for the Spurs, and I've seen him make that move, that little sidestep move to avoid the contact, and it's what Ty reminded me of right there.
There's Henson.
Oh, my gosh.
Now that's going to give them a 28-22 lead.
And
Sims with a foul.
That was a delayed foul call. I don't know what the referee – he got hammered on that play. I don't know what the referee was waiting for, but
just giving us a little hope.
Maybe so. Yeah, maybe so.
We remind you, if you're watching tonight, to go to pgtigersonline.com, go to the comments page, let us know where you're watching from. (28-22), 1:04 to go here in the first half, and Henson stretches the lead to 7. That's the largest lead by anyone so far in the game. Tigers had a 6-point lead at one time. Now Tice, he gets to Arguello for 3. No good. Don't give up on it. There you go.
There you
Purcell
go,
gets it up and in.
Well, Tanner, for a sophomore, he's played some good minutes, come up with some big baskets tonight. Good offensive rebound there.
29-24. The Tigers looks like they – oh, wow. There's Henson. He goes baseline, and they're going to call it. And Dowdy.
We've called 2 charges on the other end. I don't know if Dowdy just wasn't squared up on him right there, but he didn't get the call. I don't think Coach Evanston thought he was
31.
Like a pretty good play by Dowdy, but
31-34. Siloam calls a timeout. 32-24, 33 seconds to go here in the first half. And Derek, since the 17-11 lead, they've outscored us 21-7.
Yeah, Yeah, and really the big change was that 3-2 zone defense. And I think it's good right now that Prairie Grove's getting to see this because they're going to see it with Farmington. And Farmington, that's a team that you always want to beat. And Farmington will always seems to run that 3-2 defense, and it gives us fits. And so to see it from a probably lengthier team than what Farmington's going to put on the floor, it's probably good practice for Prairie Grove tonight. And we'll see if we can make some adjustments to get some easier baskets because once they went to that, our offense kind of slowed down a little bit.
Well, what we'll do is as we come to the halftime, we'll we'll take a break at half, and then we'll come back just a couple minutes before the half starts. We'll go through stats at that time. Definitely appreciate our East Lab students tonight. Michael Rush and Austin Cunningham.
Lynn, I wondered why Siloam had called the timeout. Now
Evan Rush.
They wanted
what
to
I say?
up.
Michael's the sister. Sorry. Evan Rush. Evan, you'll probably watch this one day. I meant Evan Rush and Austin Cunningham.
Siloam called the timeout to set up a pressure full court defense to see if they could get a quick steal. And they didn't get it in the back court, but they got it in the front court. So we get it right back with 15 seconds to play. See if we can get a basket here to end the half.
That's a little greedy, isn't it? With an 8-point lead.
Ty
Tice goes to the hole. 32-26. Don't get a foul, Ty. Not now. 3-pointers short. And that'll do it for the first half. Our score, the Siloam Springs Panthers 32, Prairie Grove Tigers 26. We're going to leave the camera on here. You'll see some things going on. We're going to take a break. You may not hear sound for a bit. We'll be back with you for the second half. Okay, we're going to start the second half stats, or the first half stats. Derek, you want to go through those real quick?
You bet. Prairie Grove with 4 turnovers. They had 0 in the first half. They're shooting 44% from the field, so doing a great job with the shots that we're getting. The problem is that the Siloam defense kind of slowed down and took us out of the rhythm of our offense.
How about the individual players? How are they doing?
Individual players. Tice has got 10 points. He had a nice half. Let me see. Dowdy, he's got 3 points. Arguello hit 2 3-point baskets. He's got 6. Tanner Purcell, 5 points. And Bradley Doublehead had 2 points, I believe. Yeah, 2 points, hit a little baseline jumper. And then for Siloam Springs, the big man inside 34, where they've just lobbed the ball inside to him, Henson, he's got 18 points.
Of the 32.
Out of their 32, so gosh, if we could just put a ladder out there or something just to kind of guard him a little bit.
He's shooting 80% from 2-point two-point range, 0 for 1 from 3-point range. So he's
when he's got the ball in his hands. The problem is we've been in pretty good defensive position on him. The problem is he's just so tall, and he's been able to just jump over. And when he gets the ball, he's done a great job of scoring. So we'll see if we've kind of made any adjustments to slow him down. I think if we're going to win this ball game, and we've got a chance to win it, we're going to have to really slow him down a little bit, limit his points. We start the second half here. Siloam leads at 32-26.
Okay, so the well, as we get ready to start the second half, a quick foul by Doublehead, and it's 32-26. And Tigers need a good start here in the third quarter to keep this thing close. Don't want to get it out of hand.
And at this point, Lynn, if they're going to make shots, go ahead, make shots, but don't let Henson continue to make the shots. So we'll see if
they're just say that.
Yeah, that's too easy for him. We got to make it much tougher for him to catch the ball.
34-26. And you could see you could see when we started the game, he was going to be a matchup problem for sure. We just don't have anyone that size, even not just height-wise, but even with the bulk that he has.
Yeah,
he's a big man.
And like I said, we've been in good positions, and he's still hard to guard. But when you're out of position, it makes it almost impossible to defend him. And they're really pounding the ball inside to him here to start the half.
And they're going to call a hold. I believe that's going to be Doublehead again.
Yeah, I think they missed one there. I think they missed a walk. I think he got away with that one.
Now this is going to be Gray. He's going to shoot 2 shots.
Neither team, I forgot to look at the stats, Lynn, but it doesn't seem like either team has shot a lot of free throws in the ball game tonight.
Well, I think Gray shot 3, and I don't think he's made it. I don't think he's made one yet.
I think he's 0 for 3. That's one thing. Henson, we haven't put him on the free throw line, but he's got his points other ways.
Gray makes it 35-26.
And now Siloam's back into their man. We had some success against this in the first half. We'll see if we can capitalize on it again.
Ty's going to take it to the basket. He gives it up to Doublehead. Little jumper. Doublehead no good. Nice rebound by Hercel. Can't convert. And there's Henson with the ball. Rebound and bringing the ball down. He now gives it up. 35-26. 6:32 to go in the third quarter. Tigers trail. Led it one time, 17-11. And since that time, the Panthers really haven't looked back. Boy, if that had gone in.
Yeah, it's just not our night if that goes in.
Still within striking distance. There's Dowdy, a long 3, no good. And there's Tice with the rebound, no good. We just can't buy one on this end.
Yeah, the offense has really struggled. And now that Siloam's gone back to their man, I thought we might have some success. But
Well,
so far in the early going, not happening.
We got a couple of shots that time. This time now, for the first time, the Panthers take a double-digit lead, 37-26. Coming into the game, looks like going to check in is Peyton Sims. Oh, and now there's a steal. And all the way to the basket goes Reese Goddard.
Yeah, it's kind of getting away from us right now.
39-26.
Yeah, we got to have more resistance on Henson. We can't make it as easy as it's becoming to him right now.
And there we just got a little careless with the ball. And they're putting pressure on with a lead, and they're kind of picking us up full court.
Yeah, you can tell Purcell, the sophomore, he's not real sure about himself yet, ball handling wise.
And they're
unsure.
A little turnover there, and now the Tigers just yet to get a basket here. 3 minutes into the. There you go, like you said.
Again, that's too easy. You have to know where he is.
And
Coach Ed, losing him.
Coach Ed's going to call a timeout. 41-26. They've scored. I think they have scored. Let's see, we were
31-26, wasn't it, at one
half?
point?
Well, the halftime was 32-26.
32-26.
Or 34.
Okay.
We're down 8 at half.
That's right.
So it scored 7.
And I think at one point it was 31-26 before halftime got here. So they're on a nice little run here. And we got to respond. Offense has been, we've shot the three fairly well from outside, but Siloam's definitely picked up their defensive pressure. We haven't got those open looks from the outside, and when you got 6'7" Henson in the middle that can move the way he is, it's not going to be easy for us to score inside against a team like Siloam either. So we'll see if we can come up with something and try to get it back into single digits. Henson, I think he's got 22 points, and we've got 26 as a team. So.
Well, he's got how many? He's hit 2 baskets this.
Yeah, so 22 points, I think.
The PA announcer, Jake McBride, reminding us that the game this Friday night, that'll be our next webcast event. Second round playoff game against the Pottsville Apache. And now our Tiger basketball team needs to get something going here.
Yeah, Siloam still with their full court pressure.
And we throw it away.
Yeah, can't do that. And I actually think, I see Coach Ed asking Arguello where he was going. I think he was supposed to stay home on that. I think Tice was anticipating that he was going to stay home. And it's one of those kinks you got to work out here. And let's just watch and see what kind of job we do on Henson right now. How aware are we of where he is? Dowdy's kind of hooked up with him right now, doing a good job. We'll see if when Henson moves to the other side of the floor, if we do a good job also.
Nice job by Tice. Good steal. Take it all the way, Ty. Arguello picks up the loose ball, and now tipped back in.
Good
Peyton Sims.
Yeah, good finish by Peyton.
Peyton Sims finished it off. Peyton.
Yeah, Jake got fooled on that one too. Our PA announcer, he gave Arguello the basket, but good finish by Sims. Good follow-up there. Good hustle by not giving up on the play and taking it for granted.
Wow. Feeds it outside. Long three. No good.
It's too easy. Again, too easy. We got to box him out when the ball goes up. We're not going to out-jump that guy.
He's sitting at 24 points is Henson. 43-28, and Tice is going to be fouled. He's going to get 2 shots. That's the first foul, team foul, in this half for the Panthers. 43-28. Tice makes the first one, 43-29. Tigers trail.
Lynn, that's only our 4th free throw of the ball game. So I didn't think we had been there a whole lot, and I was right.
And I think we're 3 for 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Second on the way, it's good. 4 or 5 from the free throw line. 43-30, Tigers trail. Like I said, there's enough time. You know, you're down by 13. If you could get this thing down to single digits, enough time. The thing is tonight, we haven't challenged Henson enough defensively. There he goes in with another strong move. We haven't challenged him enough defensively to get him in any foul trouble either.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And that time, you know, we had two guys right there, and he still was able to finish with the foul. Just got to have, and it's hard when you've got a guy that size. It's going to be hard to just man up and put somebody on him that can stay with him. But we fell asleep there at the line.
They're going to call Sims with with the hold there. That's going to be the 14th foul on the Tigers. Their trail 45-30.
And that's the most physical we've been with Henson the whole night, so I don't mind really seeing Peyton get aggressive right there, even though he did commit the foul.
They fouled again and got away with that one. And now Dowdy loses out of bounds. I think what I'm seeing with our Tigers, though, is at this point when you're down like this, you need a leader. You need someone to step up.
Yeah.
You know, they're starting to play a little bit with their heads down. You got to keep your head up. You got to stay confident. You're not out of this thing just yet. And now Peyton's being aggressive, if nothing else.
Yeah, and you're right. We do have a young team out on the floor. I mean, we've only got one senior out there. Actually, two seniors, Sims. But, you know, Sims, that's 4 fouls, and Sims has only played 4 minutes maybe, Lynn.
He's making it count.
He sure is.
Doublehead going to come in for him now.
Yeah, and Doublehead, you look at him, and he's got some good size. But the thing about Brad is he's not had a lot of experience. I mean, he's been on the team. He's played all throughout junior high. Just hadn't had a lot of game experience on the high school level. And you can see he's a little tentative with what he's doing out there.
Leyva with the 3, and then this time that's the big man. That's Henson for 3. And if he starts hitting out there, he is unstoppable.
Yeah, we've seen him do it all tonight. He's a really good player. But he hasn't had to work real hard for a lot of the stuff that he's gotten tonight.
Get a break there. Goes through Tice's hands, but ends up in the hands of Purcell. Now Purcell again with the ball. He takes it short. He's going to be short. Rebound.
Pass.
And nice job, Derek Arguello. He's got 2 3-pointers. Now he's going to try to get one the old-fashioned way. 48-32.
And that's one thing I like about our guards, Lynn, is you will not see you'll see those guys. Arguello and Tice will play until the final buzzer. They're going to go as hard as they can. Good offensive play there, but get the rebound by Arguello. Good finish. Couldn't get the 3-point play, though.
48-32, Tigers trail. Had a lead at about midway through the second quarter, and since that time, Siloam has gone on a tear. They missed that 3. Nice rebound. Put back up and in. Carlson.
That's 5 easy points that Siloam's gotten on their last 2 possessions off of offensive rebounds.
50-32. Tice, he's battling, fighting. He's going to roll it in. 50-34. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
And when Tice gets in the lane, Lynn, he's dangerous. He's a dangerous player.
Well, we were down by 8 at half, and they've doubled that lead here in the third quarter.
Ty's got 14 points to lead the Tigers tonight.
Down to 1 minute and 40 to go. They get the ball into Henson's hands.
And there we go. See, you got arms swarming, and that's what we need every time he catches the ball. Great job by Tice there, finding where he was.
There's Arguello. He's going to go. Oh, and he – oh.
They're not going to call a foul there. They may never call one, Lynn.
Minute 29 to go in the third. Tigers trail by 16. Get the ball into Tice. Out front to Luke Lloyd. Cameron Dowdy, he's going to drive. He gives it up to Tice. Tice, little jumper shot. Up, no good. Rebound goes to Carlson of the Panthers. Henson out of the game now. He's getting a little rest.
Thank you.
Tice. And wow. Long way to throw the ball to get it in, isn't it, Derek? 1 minute to go. That's going to – I was going to thought that was going to put us a bonus by looking at the opposite team. That's their fourth team foul.
Yeah.
First foul on Leyva. 50-34.
Here's another one of those early season problems that you have is inbounds plays. Those aren't always as crisp and sharp as you want them to be run. And right there we were lined up a little bit wrong and had to use a timeout to get us lined up right.
Looking across the way, I see some of our football players over there. I see quarterback Cooper Winters. Looks like Creighton Ledbetter, Weston Bartholomew, Jacob Storley, some of the guys down there.
Those are going to be guys that I think will come over and contribute to the basketball season. You know, that'll definitely add some depth, add some athleticism to what we have.
I don't know if Ledbetter's coming out or not, but if Ledbetter's coming out, he's a guy that's big enough that could probably stand in there and at least put a body on Henson.
Yeah, I'd like to see somebody like a Jared Murphy. I don't know if Murphy's even ever touched a basketball in his life. But, yeah, he would be somebody that could probably go chest to chest with –
Murphy could definitely he would get his 5 fouls in, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think so, and they'd be felt, that's for sure.
Well, we call a timeout to get an inbound play in, and then we right back at it.
Had it. Didn't get it to him, but that's okay.
Had it just for a moment there. 50 seconds to go here. Third quarter, Tigers trail 50-34. Dowdy drives, gives it up to Doublehead. Doublehead may have got away thought he may have got away with a walk there.
Yeah,
but
I think he did. Shuffled his feet. That's okay. Well, Henson wasn't out of the game long, Lynn. He came right back into the game, so.
They're probably making see if he's going to get his 30 points tonight.
Yeah.
Purcell, he gets it out.
Had nowhere to go there.
Nice feed into Doublehead.
Nice.
Tice with the assist. Doublehead, 50-36. Again, Derek, just being able, if you can get this thing down to single digit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Siloam's gone to their man defense, and that's when we've had our most success tonight. So, can't
and now three-pointer for Henson, and he knocks it home. 53-36.
Yeah, can't leave that guy open, inside or outside. We've seen tonight.
Down to 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
3 seconds left. Do we know it?
He does. Throws it up. No good. 53-36. Derek, you want to kind of just one more quarter here. Current stats through the game so far.
Yeah, Tigers still shooting over 40% from the field. The problem is we're just not getting enough shots. And Siloam, I haven't looked at theirs, but I'm willing to bet they're shooting a higher percentage than that. So Tigers 36 points through 3 quarters. Siloam, yeah, they're shooting over 50%. So we're getting about the same amount of shots as they are. It's just they're shooting.
But when you're shooting from
3 feet and you're 6'7" already at the rim, it's going to be a little easier.
And how many
score.
points does Henson have at this time?
Henson has got, let's see here. He's got 34 points, Lynn, so I'd say he's well on
Derek,
his
now,
way.
let's just you and I have done a few basketball games, and we've both been around here for a while. What's the most you've ever seen scored in a game, in a Prairie Grove game? You know, I know there's high, but either for us or against us.
I'll tell you this, Lynn. When my brother was a sophomore and Josh Smith played for Prairie Grove, he was maybe the only 2,000-point scorer we've ever had in our school's history as far as the boys' side, probably the girls' side too. He scored 50 points against Mayflower. That was probably, let's see, 97.
Wow.
Down at a tournament in Conway at UCA. So Josh Smith with 50 points. The Tigers scored 100 points that game, and he outscored Mayflower 50-41. So he was definitely the greatest scorer I've seen. And inside, outside, Josh could do it all. I don't know if he's still capable of doing that. I saw him the other day at school. He may not be able to elevate as high as he once could. I'll just say that. None of us can, though. At least he could at one time. I can't ever say that I could.
So Josh is still in the area then?
Yeah, Josh, he's got family in town. He's got some kids that go to school here at Prairie Grove. He's got a daughter that's in 3rd grade, I think, and then he may have another kid or two. I'm not really sure. But I know Michaela's in 3rd grade. So, yep, Josh is still around. Played for Coach Green. And
there's Tice.
Oh,
nice move.
Play.
Nice
great
move.
Play.
Tice, 53-38.
Yeah, Ty won't give up. He'll keep playing. Okay, look, we got 5 guys, and everybody is facing the ball. Nobody was facing Henson.
Henson gets that rebound.
Yeah.
There's his 36th point of the night. He may catch Mr. Smith at this rate.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't get to that point.
55-38, Tigers trail.
We've got some really good scores in our conference this year in the boys' side, but nobody that size that can score inside and out. So that's one positive is hopefully in our conference we won't see a player that capable. But again, Gravitt's got a good score. P. Ridge has got some good scores. They're
Pierce, I believe.
Pierce, unbelievable player.
Yeah.
In fact, I think he had 30 points the other night against Springdale.
Right.
Is what I heard.
Well,
from
what I've been able to gather, P. Ridge and Gravitt is going to be the kind of the teams in the conference. Now,
yeah.
Gravitt used to have a really good bunch, and in the last few years they've been a little down, but I think this may be their year.
This is going to be a good – and Pierce is only a junior. He's the same age as Tice. Another team to watch out for is Berryville. They made it to the state tournament last year. They got their best 2 players back off of that team. So this is going to be a tough conference this year for the boys.
Coach Compton always does a nice job up there. He is.
Yeah.
I know there's been years, we talk about this a lot, there's been years he's had what I would consider who he was playing against inferior talent and has come away with a victory.
Yeah,
and he finds a way to do that.
Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago where Berryville, I think they went 0-14 in the conference, and that team will be the most prepared team we see in the conference. They just had a bad run that year, but Berryville's going to be good. P. Ridge and Gravitt, and I think Farmington will be improved from what they had last year. I think they will be a better team, and it's interesting to see us. Thinking back to last year's team, we lost Delton, and then who was our other post player? I can't even think. The years all kind of run together at this point, but it seems like we lost a post player last year off of last year's team, and I can't think of who it is right now.
Big Bad Harton. I know he played
Hart,
something.
Battles, Patterson.
Yeah, Marcus Patterson.
So we lost a few seniors there, but overall we still got a young team, and I think probably our best year as far as potential goes will be next year, just because Tice, Arguello, they'll be seniors. Purcell will be a junior, but I think the football players are really going to give us a lift when they get over here, if they ever get over here.
Well, 57-42. One of the things they give you, they give you some size, they give you some physicality that will help you out.
They'll probably give you a few turnovers, but
and some fouls.
Yeah.
And strong move that time.
Have we gotten one of those 50-50 balls?
No, I don't think. No,
gone out of bounds has gone to them.
The 50-50 is about like the shooting tonight from Siloam at 80-something%. We hadn't got many of those. Nice pass inside.
Oh, good block.
They're going to give Tice a block on that.
Well, that was an excellent inbounds play by Siloam, but a great recovery job by Tice to come all the way across the floor and get the block.
Nice job.
He finally missed one down there, Lynn. Yeah, that was a good job by Sims. He was in good position, but Henson still got the catch. Fortunate that he missed the shot.
The rejection was paid back that time.
Yeah.
And
that was unfair. You got 6'7" against 5'8".
You know, I've never been a fan of the little bunny hop that we just see there. I see guys do that. I just feel like anytime you jump with your 2 feet. But anyway.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like that either, Lynn.
You see players do it from time to time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They jump in the lane and then they.
Yep. Technically should have been called a walk, but you rarely see it. And the referees in the first game, they were calling walks left and right. Well, we know they're capable of doing it, but double overtime game, these refs are ready to get home.
Yeah, they had to work a little overtime tonight and don't get paid for it.
Exactly. Yeah, they get paid enough probably.
Leyva with the ball. Now gives it to Carlson. You know, in spite of the big lead by Siloam, they've gone with, about 7 guys most of the night.
Yeah, we've seen their best ones.
Oh, Purcell getting a little frustrated there. He pushed off after the foul. And
not a smart move there.
Arguello pulls him off. Definitely wouldn't have been smart if he'd been doing that on Big Henson.
This referee thought it. Oh, it is our ball. Okay.
Boy, Siloam a little upset about that.
Oh, you got to love these early season games.
Dowdy, a long 3. No good.
Oh, good block out there.
Oh, and now Dowdy. That's frustration a little bit.
Yeah, and he got him across the head. But if he didn't get him, he was going to get an easy 2 points there. So only Cameron's second foul, so it didn't really hurt him.
59-42, Tigers trail. And
looking over at our bench, Lynn, it looks like Coach Ed has played seven players, and I'm thinking if we get some of those football guys over here, we may be legitimately 10 deep by the time it's over with, by the time the season gets into gear.
And there's a couple of guys over there that I think may see some action that are on over there tonight. There's Tice for a long 3, no good.
Man, we can't get
Sims.
one to fall now.
And now Dowdy with the ball. He drives, gives it up, and they're going to call the charge. That's going to be his 3rd foul.
I actually thought Dowdy did a nice job of sidestepping the contact there, but the official didn't see it that way.
Boy, a little push off there by 11 with his frustration.
Get the timeout call for Siloam. Yeah, I think Storley played last year, saw some minutes in some games later on in the season, so I'd anticipate he'll be ready to play when he gets over here. Cooper Winters coming over.
He's got good hops. He's got he can get up. Cooper's just a good athlete. He's just,
One of the other things that we didn't talk about was Aaron Kincaid came back to play basketball this year. In the offseason, he had to have shoulder surgery. So he's another very athletic kid that I think would have been able to definitely help us.
And I think he's out for the season, and they're going to get him ready for baseball, I'm sure.
I think he's out and hopefully back in time for baseball season. I think your son is over there. He's scratching. He's trying to figure out what are we going to call here. He was worried all day about this game.
Yeah.
He was worried all day. And he's probably going to stress out about it tonight. He may not sleep well at your house.
I think he's thinking more of how somehow they can make the state playoffs so he can miss school. I think that's what it's more about than anything. All right.
Well, he could be thinking that, or he could be thinking, what's for dinner?
60-42, Panthers lead the Tigers, and they're going to get Tice for a foul there. They're going to be in the 1-and-1. 3:58 to go, and I would say this: you're playing a 6A school, so you're expecting to be against a stiffer competition tonight, and we've seen that. Carlson's going to be at the line. I think the Tigers played a good first half.
Definitely.
Really a quarter and a half. Yeah. They actually had the lead most of the first half, and then Siloam kind of got on a run and really have not slowed down. And
one thing that I think will be key, Lynn, is we've got these tough teams starting off early in the season, is to not let the confidence waver. You know, you got to maintain your confidence. You got to keep working. You got to realize this is a bigger school, and they have their entire team. Their football season is over, so they're probably playing with their full team, and we don't see our full team out there. We got a lot of good pieces out there, but I think it'll be a little bit of a different situation when we get our entire team over here to play.
61-42.
Oh, he walked right there, shuffled his feet.
Leyva with a shot, no good. Leyva gets it out now to Carlson. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the ball game. Panthers lead the Tigers 61-42.
They're not going to call a foul.
And now here comes, that is
Zach Galligan.
Zach Galligan.
Yeah, Zach. Zach's a senior, Lynn. He's got a little brother that's a
Parker
sophomore,
Galligan.
right? Sophomore,
Yeah.
Parker.
Parker, I think he contributed a lot last year to the
Yeah,
junior high team.
Yeah. Parker, Leighton Smith over there got some
young
talented
talent.
sophomores that'll be okay. Maybe get a chance later on in the year.
And we may see him tonight before the night's over. They stop the pass, and then Galligan can't quite hang on it. Yeah, that
There
was
we
definitely.
go.
And who was that taking that? That was Purcell.
Yeah, good job.
Henson. Is that his first foul?
It very well could be.
Second
How
foul.
about that? Second foul.
When you know, we have our female scorekeeper from the first game.
You know, I wasn't thinking wardrobe at all tonight, Lynn.
But
I really
she
wasn't.
pointed out something I thought was really neat. If you look at that's
Leighton Smith.
That was Leighton Smith.
As we
Yep,
were
one of the
talking about
sophomores.
sophomore,
Yep, he's in. And Coach Ed's starting to get a few players in. But she points out that the uniforms with the stripes down the side must be the new fad.
Must be the going thing. Yep.
It's kind of a Princeton look, isn't it?
Yeah.
Henson still in the game, 61-42, 2:15 to go. He's trying to get those 40 at least.
I guess so. I guess they want to keep him in there and try to give him as many points as possible. Maybe that's his substitute coming in the game.
He makes the first one.
Nope, he's not coming in for him. I guess he's going to stay in the ball game.
Now coming in the game is Parker Galligan, the sophomore. So we got two sophomores. You got, say, Leighton Smith.
I guess
Parker
Siloam
Galligan
coach doesn't feel confident enough with a 20-point lead.
Luke Lloyd, Zach Galligan, and
they're pressing
with those starters. And let's see, is that Spencer Kilgore in the game there?
Yes.
And Sims will get it called for Raul. He's got his. We got all subs in. He's got his starters in with 2 minutes.
Starting 5 in the ball game. Yeah.
Well, you know they say you got to. You're the one that's got to stop it, I guess. But
I guess so.
And the game looks like it's a little in doubt. 65-42 with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go. So I totally understand.
Make a statement of some kind. I don't know. He's not. He's got 12 guys on the bench that hadn't even seen the floor yet.
Yeah, those guys won't need any jerseys washed tonight.
He's not making a move though.
No, and there's Smith, pull up jumper, no good. And now Kilgore, he's going to get a shot blocked, and they're going to call foul on Leyva.
Okay,
Wow.
We got some subs, maybe, Lynn.
With a minute and 46 to go.
Maybe.
Let's see if he makes the free throw or not. That's going to determine. Look, he sends him back.
Never mind, kid. Oh, come on, Spencer.
Kilgore misses the first. Come on, Spencer, get in the books.
We got one sub. Is he coming in for Henson? No. The game is still in.
That is Tucker Gamble coming in for Carlson. Misses both, and now with 1:44. Let's see if they can work it inside again to Henson.
Yeah, he needs more points, you know.
That you know, you're just with a minute to go, and I'm not quite sure.
I don't know why they're still.
And I got a feeling Coach Ed's not going to be real happy about that.
No, and I mean, I don't know if they're just trying to make a statement.
Look at
I
think he's yelling at him. That's something.
I don't know if they're upset of the way they played in the first half and didn't have a big enough lead or something.
Oh, he's going to put him in with a minute. There's not any time left.
Not even a minute left. And
I wouldn't foul now just so they couldn't put him in.
Yeah. Now they're going to get an opportunity. Let's see if. And he's out of the game.
With 49.3 seconds, Siloam feels like the game might finally be in hand with a 70-42 lead.
Well, you run the risk, Lynn, of getting your best player hurt in a meaningless minutes. I mean,
in a meaningless game. It's not even conference or anything else.
Season. I don't know why you would have your best player with a 28-point lead still out there scoring on backup players.
Weston Fitz into the game now, so. But to leave those starters out there for that time, and he's still got a starter or two in there.
Yeah.
Down to 30 seconds to go in the game. There's Smith.
I think it was Spence. Spence turned that ball over.
That's it. Leighton Smith, heads he played, just knocks it out off the Panther player. 22.8 seconds to go. Tigers trail 70-42.
They're not backing off their defensive pressure either, Lynn.
And now 72-42.
Yeah, 14's been in the entire game.
And there's Weston Fitz. And now they'll run the clock because of 30 seconds, and that's going to do it. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. Our final score, Siloam Springs Panthers 72, Prairie Grove Tigers 42. Derek, why don't you go through the stats real quick?
I'll just go over the brief stats for the Tigers. Shot 38% from the field. Ended up with 14 turnovers, but about half of those were late in the game when the starting five were out of the game for the Tigers. Let's see the individual stats here. I'm looking. Tanner Purcell ended up with 5 points. Cameron Dowdy with just 3 points. Ty Tice, Lynn, ended up with 20 points. Looking down, scrolling through player by player, seeing Peyton Sims with 2 points. Arguello with 8 points. Doublehead ends up with 4 points. And that's all of them right there, Lynn. So 20 points. I think Ty was the only player we had in double figures tonight.
How about what did Henson end up with tonight?
Well, let's see, Henson.
And that's the only one really.
Yeah,
40.
He got his 40.
He got his 40.
Yep.
Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. We want to thank again Evan Rush. I want to make sure you get that right. Austin Cunningham. We thank Mr. Ron Bond for producing for us tonight. Derek, we'll be back again. We'll check pgtigersonline.com for the next announcement of when we'll webcast the basketball game. We'll remind you, this Friday night we'll come to you at 6:30 from Prairie Grove Tiger Stadium for the second round of playoffs for the Prairie Grove Tigers versus the Pottsville Apaches. That'll do it for tonight. For Derek Dugan, I'm Lynn Gregson. Thank you and have a great night.